So remember in my last video when I installed the trunk mat and it had a slight bowing issue? I mentioned that over time the bowing would settle in and fit properly. Well, it hasn't. So I reached out to Lasfit, or Lasfit, however it's pronounced, and told them what was going on. And they offered to send me a new mat to try it out. So let's take a look and compare the two and see if it's actually an upgrade, or if I should just stick with the old one. Let's open this up and take a look. How does it open? As we take a look inside, we get 3 mats. One for the trunk, one for the compartment under the trunk, and one for the frunk. Right away, I'm noticing something different. This one doesn't have any kind of indent where it's supposed to fold up. That's strange because if you look at the old one, it had those creases built in, so it was super easy to fold open and closed. This was a nice touch. This one, smooth across the entire board. Comparing them side by side, there's a few differences, but nothing major. Honestly, in terms of look, I still kind of prefer the old one, but there's one thing I do like about the new one. It has this little pocket up front, maybe to catch spills or extra debris. I'm not sure if it's going to be useful, but it's there. Alright, so let's get this new one in and see how it actually fits. First impressions, I don't love how it sits. It actually feels like it fits even less than the other one. I even tried folding the seats down to see if it helped. Nope. Man, this thing just does not want to sit flat. So it's in as good as it can be. I'm gonna lift this up and see how this affects it. And as I open up the compartment, I realized something. The other one had the crease for a reason. When I lifted up the trunk latch, the new one didn't flex. It just kind of pushes the door forward. This means it doesn't sit flush like the old one did. And because it's being pushed forward, it actually gets in the way when trying to close it again, which means I'd have to readjust this every time I open and close it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Alright, let's move on and compare the lower trunk liner and the front mat. For the lower trunk, the depth looks about the same, but the designs are different. I actually kind of like the new pattern. That said, the old one feels stiffer, more rugged. Same goes for the front liner. The new one is definitely lighter, but not in a flimsy way. It's just not as structured. The old one has deeper pockets and taller sidewalls, which I actually kind of prefer. The texture is different too. The old one has a checker pattern thing going on, which I really like. It felt grippy and sturdy. The new one is a little smoother, which might be easier to clean, but I personally like the look and feel of the old one better. Alright, let's get these in and see how they look. It's kind of doing the same thing, where it bubbles out and it doesn't quite sit flush like the other one did. Let's do the same thing with the frunk. And that one is doing the same thing. It's almost like it's not quite the right size. It shifts one way or another, but doesn't sit quite in there. All right, final thoughts. I gotta be honest, this is tough. The new set has some nice changes, but for me, I think I still prefer the old one overall. That doesn't mean it's not a good product. Some people might actually like the new design better. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be giving away this one for free. If you'd like to win this mat for free, here's what you do. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below which one you preferred and why. A winner will be chosen and announced in an upcoming video, so stay tuned. As for everybody else, if you want to pick this mat up, or if you want to check out other Tesla accessories, visit the link down below and use promo code TTEOJ for 15% off store-wide. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.